Hi, I'm Lori, and I'm here to talk to you today about the third speech app in our NACD Home Speech Therapist line of apps. This one is called Speech Therapy for Apraxia 2-Syllable Words, and it really is a follow-up to our second app, which was Speech Therapy for Apraxia Words. So if you haven't used the Words app, I would encourage you to do that first before you move on to 2-syllable words. In the Words app, it is all based on consonant, vowel, consonant words. So they're all single syllables. So for most kids, that's going to be an easier place to start. And then you can move on to this current app, which is two-syllable words. This app is set up and organized, and it functions exactly like the Words app. So as you go through, you'll see there are 9 different word groups to choose from, and you can either choose to start on any one of the groups, or probably a better idea is to start with the first group and work your way down. The words are organized according to place of articulation. And so the words that you'll see that describe each group, instead of giving you specific speech sounds, it will refer to a group of sounds that are articulated in a certain place. So for example, you'll see the word bilabial, which refers to B, P, M, also W. Those are words that you use both lips for. You'll see the word alveolar, which for the sake of this app, we have included T, D, N, and L. And then the last category would be velar sounds, which for this we have used K, G, and H. So the 9 groups of words have different patterns of articulation. So for example, in the first group, the first sound in each word is going to be a bilabial sound. So it may be a P, it may be a B, it may be an M, it may be a W. And then the second sound that you move to, which since these are 2-syllable words, that's going to be the middle consonant, would also be a bilabial sound. So it could be any from that group I mentioned, P, B, M, or W, any one of those sounds at the beginning, any one of those sounds in the middle. So for each group, there's going to be a different pattern of articulation. For each group, there is a hierarchy that you move through. So there are 8 different levels of difficulty. And you'll just want to start with level 1, and as you complete each level, work your way through the subsequent levels. In the app, under the heading instructions, there is a detailed explanation of each level. So rather than going through all 8 levels here, go ahead and refer to that. But I think the easiest and most efficient thing is to start with level 1, and as the user masters each level, then go ahead and move on to the next one. So at the end of each level, you have the option of either repeating that level or moving on to the next one. And to decide whether or not you need to repeat a level, it's really just about the user's level of competence with that level. So if they had a lot of difficulty with it and you really had to do a lot of cueing, then rather than moving on to the next level, since you know that's going to be harder, just repeat that level and stick with that. The app presents a picture that stands for the word. And so you'll use this as your stimulus items. But as far as feedback, the app can't tell the user that they said it correctly or that they need to change their production. So as the communication partner, or whether you're a parent using this or a therapist, the feedback is up to you. So you need to listen to that individual's productions and give them feedback about the accuracy, and then tell them what they need to do to correct any incorrect productions. So that's a really important point to be aware of, that the app can't give that feedback. That is going to be up to you. So as you move through the 8 levels, you will simply use this to provide the input. You can have the user touch the picture themselves, and then they'll have the audio input, and then they repeat what they heard, or you can provide that input if you prefer. You can provide as much facilitation and assistance as is necessary for any particular user. For therapists who are using this, we will have an added in-app purchase where you can have tracking for multiple users. And so that is very convenient for keeping track of where different people are, what group they're on, and what level they've achieved on each group. But if you're just a parent using this with a child, then you really don't need that feature if you're only using it with one child. If you have any questions about the use of this app, please feel free to contact me directly, and my contact information is on your screen. And just let me know. You are always welcome to go online and rate and review the app, and that helps us and lets other people know about it. So thank you, and let me hear from you.